We are, in case you are wondering, had an orientation problem, unfortunately, with YouTube, or ScrewTube as I like to call them, because they always mess something up for me. And so I've had to get out and come back in again. And I am live at Toylanta. And it's unfortunate because I had scheduled that other thing well in advance. And something always seems to go wrong with ScrewTube with this. And I really hate that for you guys because I'm trying to do the best I can here. But the orientation was all screwed up. So again, we are back at Toylanta, and I'm going to walk through and I'm going to look at everything here. And I am here early. I am in here early because I have a press pass. That's right. And then I can share it with you. And if you've never seen Toylanta, never been to Toylanta, then you'll get a good feel for what to expect from here. So audio, video should be good here now. Hopefully, I see Alpha Trion and Munin and Red Hulk and everybody joining us again. Thank you guys. Sorry about all of that. Hey, speak and spell on the box. As I start all over with this, and that's really frustrating for me. Frustrating for me, and I'm sure frustrating for a lot of you, but that's why we go back and we start it over again.
How's it going, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right.
Godzilla up there.
Come back when we got the big boys set up.
But this is a huge show. Toylanta is a big deal, big event. And it will be mostly vintage. That's cool. Mostly vintage. Oh, there's Oscar Goldman. There's Maskatron. Some Gabriel Lone Ranger stuff. Big Jim. He's got some really good stuff here. Look at that Forbidden Zone playset. Don't want to violate his space. Hey, look at those. There's something you don't see every day. I love finding stuff you don't normally see. But yeah, again, it's going to be, you will see some modern stuff here, but it is going to, it's going to be mostly vintage at this show. And I'm hard pressed ever to really find, for example, Artist Alley stuff at these kinds of shows. And they should just give this to me, and I'll take it home and I'll display it prominently. I would love to have a Defiant. It's just not in the price range, guys. Can't do it. Can't do it. Not in the budget. A lot of Ra era stuff here. Now I'm behind schedule, or am I on schedule? What time is it? It's 4:05, so I guess I'm kind of on schedule. There's Christopher Graham joining us. An Invader. I wonder if that's complete. It's all in pieces, but it might be complete. Look at that. It's got the box for the Defiant. I poke around at everything. I will touch everything in here. I don't care. They can get mad if they want to. Planet of the Apes, that's the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes. Hey. It's got a big crease in it, but whatever. First appearance of Poison Ivy, obviously. Again, I love seeing the older stuff. Oh, Smurf carrying case. Dream Phone. Oh, that was a board game back in the day.
Hurry up, because there are people already looking at your phones.
And of course, oh, they got everything covered up. You can't see half of what's in here yet. That's Plastic Universe there. I am in here early. I am in here early because I have a press pass. And I like to come in before the crowds hit. Now, early bird will start at 5. So in less than an hour, the early bird opens up, and anyone with a VIP early bird pass will flood in here. That's what's going to happen. But I get in here ahead of time so that I can show it to you and give you a feel for what the show looks like. I remember these. I forget what they're called, but I recognize them. And Red Hulk wants to know if the crown is on. And who is that? Master Toy Muse? It's hard for me to see the screen. Look at that. Looks just like Darth Vader. What do you think? If Darth Vader was like Chewbacca, maybe. Am I wearing the crown? Let's see. Why, yes, I am. Yes, I'm wearing the crown. Sega Master System, video game stuff, Game Genie. I've got a Game Genie. Doll Man. LPH would like that. I don't know about that. That is the second Eagle one that I've seen. Second Eagle one that I've seen here. Captain Action. I used to have a big set of those.
See them in pulled up shadow. That's hot.
But yeah, I like for you to have a feel for what everything looks like. What does the show look like? What would it be like if I was actually at Toylanta? If you are new to the show,
I don't know. I'll think about it. See if I can find anything.
if you're new to the show, or if you're new to the channel and you've never seen me do one of these live walkthroughs before, I'm going to talk the whole time, whether I can see the comment section or not.
Yes.
Because I want you to feel like you're here. I want you to feel like you're here. And you just showed up at the show with a friend of yours and you're just wandering around. You don't usually see those with the figures. You're at the show wandering around. Hey, Crusher.
He's taking a hiatus.
And
Step back.
looking at things with a friend, perhaps. And just having a conversation, and that's what I'm going to do here. Just have a conversation with you the whole time. Raggedy Ann and Andy back there. As I go around the edge. I'll try to go around the edge and then cut into the center. Oh no, it's Spidey, everybody.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much.
Hey,
How you
gang.
doing?
How's it going?
Tell them where they can find you.
Toylanta 2026 or Q1 in the back corner.
Oh no, that's all right.
I like the back corner.
You do?
It's peaceful.
You can get out faster. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
this is true. And in.
We see Spidey at a lot of shows. He's a guy. If you happen to be coming out here, check him out. Oops. Oh no, where'd you come from?
How you doing?
Hey,
It showed up all of a sudden.
you showed up all of a sudden.
It popped out like a bad mushroom.
Are these your wares?
Yeah. If you're looking for sealed, nice figure, 24-inch originals in there.
Oh yeah.
If you want to see them, let me know.
Oh, okay. That was Angel, by the way. That's Angel. Again, you're not going to see a lot of Artist Alley here. I know a lot of shows, they pad out the tables that way, don't you know? You get tons and tons of Artist Alley, and then they'll sit there and tell you, well, we got 500 vendor tables. Yeah, it's 500 vendor tables, all right, but what's on them? I'm not a huge fan of the whole Artist Alley bit myself. It says Two Guys Toy Store. And yeah, I love this stuff. 60s G.I. Joes here. I've got a bunch of these. I used to have, oh, what happened to this poor guy? He won a pie eating contest. I used to have a bunch of this stuff, and I lost a lot of it. Hey, part of the collection that was stolen. I still have some. But not like it once was. Hey, look at the 1-to-1 scale bot. See, for comparison. Roger, Roger. And who's this? Oh, Attorney of Dreams. Well, we'll peek in here real quick before they set up. I think they've had that Crystar set for a while. Yeah, I'm cheating because they've blocked me off, but I'm going to show you what's in here anyway. Hopefully that problem that we had earlier won't interfere too much with people that are looking for the stream. And this is Savage Crucible. I did an unboxing and review of one of their figures like a year ago. CC or CGA, get it graded. They're going to be grading here today, I guess. I didn't know they were coming. Get back around the outside here. Toylanta t-shirts. I should have worn mine. I have a couple. I'm not wearing a Toylanta t-shirt. Red Ranger, Red Ranger. And when we circle around here, I'll get to, because they're still setting up, I'll get over to the center and then upstairs, because there is a second level to this. There is a second level to this. Toy Federation. Oh, Toy Federation doesn't want you to see what's in here. Look, they got plastic bags up. But I've got a stem, so I'm peeking over the line here. And there's a very, very strong smell of cologne over here. Oh boy. Wow, lots of Transformers. Holy crap. Hey, Megaforce from Kenner. This is like, what, 1988 Megaforce? I have one of these. See, it looks like he has a whole collection of them. Look at that. And they're heavy die-cast little vehicles. I actually like the Megaforce. I never got back into it, but I do have one sealed. There's Pee Wee Herman, talking Pee Wee Herman. The Magical Burger King from Knickerbocker. I have that. I have a Magical Burger King in the box, never been open. Centurions. Major Mason. Back that up a little bit. There's your Centurions. But man, lots and lots of Transformers there. Masters of the Universe. This guy's got quite a lot. And a lot of loose. Lots of loose. Good night. Oh, look, Night Force vehicles. Oh boy. Again, I apologize for any confusion for anybody that was watching previously, because we went live and then I had to shut down and go live again. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. And it's YouTube with these mobile lives. Just sometimes they just screw you up. Sometimes they just screw you up. Look at all the spawn. And the first Funko I've seen so far. Stargate. Still an affordable toy line, Stargate. 90s action figures. Now, there's Big Bad Workshop, Operation Monster Force stuff from Big Bad Toy Store. So this is what the packaging looks like. I've showcased these on a bunch of the... Hey, how you doing? On a bunch of our weekly roundups, I've shown the Operation Monster Force stuff, but I wasn't sure what the packaging looked like. Kind of similar to what you see from NECA and a lot of them. Now, this is something that's interesting right there. It's actually a magnetic closure, so it's not Velcro. I hate those. They always peel off. So it's a magnetic closure. Little comic strip on the inside to tell you something about the character. That's interesting. That's interesting. I like that. And these are their Atlas. Naughty or Nice. I remember these. We showed those quite a while ago, actually, on the roundup. More Operation Monster Force. I guess that's going to be the big thing for a while here. A lot of incarnations of that. Oh, and there's the new Cops and Crooks. Also with the magnetic snap closure there. All right. Now, golly, do I go around the outside and then cut up and down the aisles? Where's my, I don't even know what time it is. It's 4:20. I don't think I can get through this in enough time before the first crowd. And you can see they've been here. The line goes all the way back and out. They've been there. I'll go to this end and I'll start circling. They've been there for like a couple of hours in line, waiting to get in here. LP, oh my God. You're already shopping. Look at this beautiful woman right here. Hi, sweetheart. You come here often?
Oh, wait.
Oh man, she's got a lot of stuff. Oh my God, I haven't even shopped. I am done. I am done. All right, let's come around here. I've been seeing a lot of people with these sneakers recently. Honestly, I don't know that I would wear these. Just being straight. I mean, a lot of people like that. These are the Mad Balls. I showed these when I showed the, what was it? New York Toy Fair video. See, it's like a resurgence of Mad Balls. I like the jackets. How it's kind of like a Letterman jacket from an old school. Maybe not the bow tie, but the jacket I think is kind of neat, and it's probably vinyl, yeah. But the, boy, that's a really plush shag carpet too, actually. That's like 70s carpeting, I like that. But the shoes, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. What do you think of the shoes, guys? What do you think of that? I don't know if I would be comfortable wearing that. But again, that's my, that's just me. And I mean, look at me. I'm walking around here. Wearing a freaking crown. So it is what it is. Although if I didn't have the crown, everybody would ask me where the hell it is. So I may as well put it on. Oh, look at that. It's the McDonald's Play Space cap. Bionic Man. Mission vehicle. I wonder if Big Earl is here. You all know Big Earl. Talked about Big Earl before. There's Martin. Hey, Martin from Retroville. Your show's coming up next week.
It is next weekend. Yeah.
That's right, in Powder
a little
Springs.
Smaller than this.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
This is phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody out there that if you can come to Toylanta, I highly recommend it.
Absolutely.
There's another floor up there too.
Yeah, we're going to get to it.
I know. That's great. Great. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. There's a... Oh, man, what a gorgeous creature. I wonder who this is. Hi.
Oh, baby. Oh.
Wow, he's in here. Hey, you have this chair.
Yeah, I do.
The Knickerbocker Big Bird chair.
Yeah, that's
Oh, look at this
Edwin.
Superman TV tray, the big tray
Yeah,
for
with the legs.
with the legs. It's hard to get in there.
Look at the movie poster. Queen of the Dam. That was something I liked.
That's Edwin right there.
Yeah.
We see him sometimes at the retro toy swaps. Oh no, the Spice Girls. Micronauts. You don't see those too often. K Munin says the crown is mandatory now. Yeah, I guess so. Starcom, man, Starcom's getting expensive. Give me a break. I have one of these, and you see how his hands are missing? They all missing the hands. The hands were hot glued in at the factory in the 70s, and in transit, almost all of them fell out. Almost all of them fell out. Oh, that's very interesting. This poster right here. Oh no, it's not the poster. I know what this is. Yeah. I thought it was something else for a second. That's the Empire Strikes Back sticker book. I have one of those. And get around inside here. Man, this is tough. There's so much going on. And I'll try not to miss anything. God, who kept these? Dixie cups, man. MacGyver's car. You know I love this stuff, right? I love this stuff. Especially if it's vintage, especially if it's stuff that you haven't seen often or before. Is another Godzilla. There's a bunch of these here today. I think I've seen like 3 or 4 of those. And Mr. Pre-Order is joining us. Glad you could make it today. Gosh, I almost don't know where to go. The Star Trek The Next Generation, Aliens, dinosaurs, Willow. Now I just spotted something very rare. More of the Star Trek. Get ready for it. Talking Alf in the box. There's something you never see. Talking Alf in the box. And I'll try not to miss anything here, guys. I'll try not to miss anything, because it's easy to get lost in here. Oh, Gorgeous Creatures from Mattel. They're dolls with the heads of animals. I think they only made like 4 of these, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. These are very, very hard to find. Not necessarily worth a lot. In that shape, probably worth about 50 bucks. But, and actually, as a matter of fact, he's got $60 on it. If you can see the tag there. This is Second Chance Toys, I believe. Second Chance Toys. Skeleton Warriors. And that's the guy right there. That's not Chance. That's his dad. Babysitting the spot here. This is your setup?
Yeah, sure enough. Sure enough, here we are.
Yep.
Got all kinds of neat stuff.
I see that.
Want to see some goodies?
Sure. What you got something you want to point
I
out?
got some great stuff.
Okay, sure.
Come on, let's
He wants
go.
to point something out, guys. Let's take a look.
Alright, so, anyway, I've got a Munsters coach store display from 1964 AMT. Awesome. Battery operated James Bond. Pretty cool pieces. Pretty cool. I've got a carded 6969 Snake 2 right there. Very rare. Some rumblers on the card. Redline Hot Wheels. Got some Sofubis, custom Sofubis from Japanese blow mold, painted by several different artists. And some multiple toy makers, moon exploration and interplanetary patrol sets. Very neat. 1939 Greyhound bus made by Keystone, very rare. And some various sundries of other stuff. We got all kinds of neat
Sundries.
stuff.
You just showed your age. I hope you know.
Yeah, I think I may have.
That's all right,
Please
man.
come and see us.
Yeah,
We'd love
absolutely.
to see you at Toylanta 2026.
Uh-oh, look at that.
Yep, that's super rare as well.
Is it sealed?
It's not sealed.
You ate it?
I didn't eat it. Kelly ate it.
Okay.
Kelly ate it. It's got his name on the back of the box.
Okay.
He never mailed it in.
So Kelly did eat it.
But that box has never been broken down. It's very nice. It's only $3,000.
Oh, is that all?
That's all.
Yeah, let me thumb through my petty cash and I'll get back to you.
Well, enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
All right, great seeing you.
Hey, Black Star, Silverhawks. I love the Silverhawks. I have a couple of carded Silverhawks myself. I have 4 on the card. As we move along here, This is retro. I thought so. This is Retroville's setup. The Mego King Kong doll. The Sprout. Little Sprout. School crossing guard. Look at the 6 scale masters. LPH actually has the whole set of those. Actually has that whole set.
Almost like SB.
Look at it. Mumra's Toon Fortress.
I'm looking at some of this going like, when were you?
Again, as people continue to set up, they're trying to get a hold of it. They're trying to get ahead of it before the rush, before people start piling in. And who is that? Saturday Morning wants to know if there'll be a King Randor. I don't know if there'll be a carded King Randor here. LPH does not have one of those. Hey, these are the 9 to 5 Warriors. We've showcased these on the Roundup before. So that's what they're going to look like in the on the cards. Hi. See? All right. Ronin Warriors. from I used to have that set too. Ronin Warriors from Playmates. And then the poor Dune from LJN. I swear, every figure ever made is now yellow, the packaging. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. So, peek in here real quick. There's another Godzilla. I wonder if because there's so many of them, that it means that there'll be like some deals to be had on a Godzilla. I'll take another Godzilla if I can get a really good price on it. Get that in focus there. Trying to get it in focus. Food Fighter. Oh, there's the combat carton. Again, I have like 5 on the card. I have 5. There are 10 figures and a couple of vehicles. And I'm going to show you again everything that's here. I'll try to. And then we'll go upstairs. Hey, Ewok Family Hut, which is a repurposed treehouse from the Kenner. Oh, what was the name of that line? I'm trying to remember, because the Kenner had a line of like treetop people, and that was where this came from. A lot of people thought it was Weebles. It's not. Weebles was Hasbro. Don't touch, it says. Oh, come on. And another life-size droid.
Hey, Dave.
Hey. Oh, look at all the Big Jim. A lot of Big Jim, actually. Golly, look at this.
About 2%.
Is that it?
Yeah. I have 65 motorcycles, so these are just extras.
Well, hell. Okay.
I almost brought you a welcome back car bike, but
Did you?
yeah, I have 7 of them. I have 2 box ones. You know what? I'm the one who got you.
Yeah, the
the
playset.
other-
Yep. The playset.
But the other box isn't mentioned yet. It's not dated.
Oh, no.
So, but it's still a box.
Yes, that is true. What, you set up here now?
Yeah, this is the first year.
First year.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we just do a lot of 3D printed stuff, and we brought a little bit of vintage.
Okay.
So we do a lot of events, but mainly it's things for people's display cases, things like that, or people ask us to make things. So we make some droids. We printed the Fallout Boy and Vault Boy, things like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
See, it says Red to Riches on the sign there. And this over here has got to be Big Earl. Bionic Woman headquarters, Bionic Man headquarters. There's Lee Majors in the poster. He's not actually here. Hardy Boys. And there's Earl. He's trying to hide. Not much. Actually, there's a lot going on because it's Toylanta.
Toylanta is in the building.
That's right. That's
All right.
That's Big Earl.
Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing?
And
Welcome to the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman headquarters, and welcome to Toylanta 2026.
yes. You gonna be out at the Jolanta too?
I'm gonna try to get out there, see if I can join y'all.
Okay. Because he's usually a staple at these things, and as you can see, a lot of Kenner $6 Million Man and other Kenner product. I do believe I'm still within my time limit, all right? Because it's only, what, 4:37? Tree tots. It just came to me. Sorry about that, folks. The Ewok playset is a repurposed Kenner Tree Tots treehouse. Tree Tots, which all of that is. Oh, look at this. It's very, very rare to find any Tree Tot stuff still sealed. Oh my. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Starry auras. Wow. Again, I love finding I love seeing, that's going to be a radio, right? Yes, transistor radio. I love seeing vintage stuff or things that you don't see too often. So the toy box. So I've still got close to, I got more than 20 minutes before the doors fly open. And the early birds are allowed in. Dino Hunter set, that's very rare. And another He-Man toy box. That's the bench one. I don't recommend sitting on them. My wife has one of those for Raggedy Ann and Andy. Dino Riders. Cops. Do I have that one? I don't think so. Dino Riders again. Bucky O'Hare plush. Smurf Play Pals. Come on. Mark's Archies. It's Betty.
Attention, Toylanta. I just want to let you know that that line is out the door.
It is.
So put your
There's
gaming
Brett.
faces on and let's get ready to Toylanta in 30 minutes.
It's Brett, everybody. Brett is responsible for Toylanta.
Oh, got hot dogs.
No, please,
Yeah, look at this. Fortress of Fangs. Some rare stuff in here. Underworld. There's Burger King, Magical Burger King. I have one of those. Just making sure things stay in focus so that you can see here. He's got 2 Kenner aliens. Jurassic Park Command Center, or Command Compound. That is the original Eternia playset, not the remake. We'll circle around this section. Uh-oh. Some Thundercats there. Berserkers. $8.99. I'll take it for $8.99. Hell. I used to have that entire line. I had all of the carded and boxed LJN Thundercat stuff. It's part of the collection that was stolen many years ago. Vintage Snake Eyes backpack.
Serialized cards too, the gold ones, right? That's stuff that's that.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
They are next week.
It's gonna be cool. I'm like, man.
I gotta try to get some of those.
Because I've got this huge one. Nice.
Hey, I see Vac-Man. That's from when they tried to bring Stretch Armstrong back in the early 90s.
It's gonna happen. It will.
Some Kenner flatsies.
You too, buddy.
Most people wouldn't even know what the flatsies were. Or World of Love dolls from Hasbro. Mouse Club. My Pet Monster. Hey, they still got the saddles. They rarely have the saddles. Again, hope you're enjoying the walkthrough. Hey, it's Duke. Does he work? No, he does not. $30 on Duke. The thing with Duke, the tail, these are always disconnected, but you pull the tail and it's supposed to open his mouth. But they never work. I mean, they're all worn out and busted up over the years. Again, really just want you to get a feel for Toylanta if you've never been here. If you've never been here, this one's not quite open yet. Grubby. Another Shoguns, a lot of Shoguns this time around. There's the Hulk Blow Mold Bank, which I believe is AJ Renzi. There's Punchy, Hawaiian Punch, 90s, and all he says is, would you like a nice Hawaiian Punch? He does have a push button on him that makes him talk. There he is. I have one of those myself. Ren and Stimpy from Super 7. I wonder what happened to LPH. We saw her a little earlier. Hey, Over the Top Stallone. And Brian wants to know if there's video games. Yeah, there's actually a lot of vintage video games here. Believe it or not. There's a lot of vintage video games here. We saw a couple of tables with them earlier. Oh, is this where I started? Because I need to get around to the next section. Don't even think I could do this all in an hour. So we're going to go around to the next block. And just for the size and scope here, you can see how big this convention center actually is. There's the Monster Force. Toylanta is about as big. There's Marauder. Make a Marauder 25.
This is different. That's a different and everything which you really. How many? 58. In 85 or higher.
But all the variants too, you know.
Skeletron. Red Shadows. Look at the vehicle. See? Red Shadows. It looks like a lot of the modern independents are in the middle here. Here's Mythic Legions. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Mythic Legions. Somebody bought a Shogun Godzilla and hid it back there. Ah, it's in the box. A lot of the people, I'll tell you, oh boy, look at that. A lot of the people that are lined up out there waiting for the doors to open are actually waiting for Mythic to get to this Mythic Legions booth, I know. Oh, those are those new wrestling superstars. Dungeons and Dragons. Yoda. It says Jabba's Toy Palace. Vader. How you doing, Vader? I don't think you were quite that tall, but okay. And another one of these. This is the third one we've seen, life-size, 3D printed, obviously. robot from Phantom Menace. Eagle Force. The resurgence of Eagle Force. Another one. These things are getting around. Yeah. Excuse me. Bender. And who is that? Cow Puddles, is that correct? It's hard for me to see it. Another one. They must have cranked these out for this show. There is a Mum-Ra's tomb here in the box. I saw it earlier. Off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly where it is, but there is a Mum-Ra's tomb in the box. Voltron.
Right up here around the corner.
Some Transformers. Pack up and go home.
What's up?
No, that's Chris from The Ones You Loved Comics.
What's up, y'all?
And we see him at a lot of shows, and if you do see him at a show, check him out. He's fair. Just saying.
Except to David.
Oh, no.
Make him pay double.
Look at that. TV superheroes. I don't know how well you can see that. That's a lot of glare. That's a classic one right there. To me, it is. To me, it is. Yeah, Saturday Morning says there's a lot of battle droids. There are. There's a bunch of them here. There's a bunch of them here. And Power Rangers. Hey.
Tag Joe Lynn exclusive coming up.
Oh, all right. Look at that. And of course, that was Brett again. Lots of Power Rangers. These are the classic Power Rangers from the 90s that we grew up with. Lots of them. Golly. And again, some Exo Squad Jump Troopers. I don't think LPH has seen those yet. She has most of the original lineup of Exo Squad, but she does not have any Jump Troopers. So I'll have to make her aware of that. That I did see Jump Troopers here, and I'll try to make a mental note of where they are. Oh, wow. Is that the Empire Chopper? Yeah, look at that. The Spider Chopper. Yeah, Empire Spider Chopper. Yeah. For like Mego size, if I remember correctly.
Guys, we got 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
Please try to make sure all obstructions are out of the aisles so we can get ready to Toylanta.
Yeah, 10 minutes. And they're going to crack the doors open for the early birds. And LP, oh yeah, the Creepy Crawler action figures. You don't see the Creepy Crawler action figures hardly ever. A lot of people didn't even know that Toymax made Creepy Crawler action figures. Magnum PI.
I don't know. And I like the fandom is real, but like I'm intimidated. I was like, so I know it's an industry.
And I don't want to rush either, so I'm gonna just keep going. Even after people pile in here, I'll just keep going, folks, and try to show you everything in the show before I sign off. Hey, look at that. Kenner Ewok phone. Sealed. That's the second one I've seen. Hey. Huckleberry Hound. And again, I love that it's mostly vintage. Gollum from Knickerbocker, Lord of the Rings. Black Star. Well, Black Star is kind of primitive if you watch it the way that it's written. Obviously written for a much younger audience than, say, Masters of the Universe, for example. What is this? This looks like Ace's table. If Ace Allgood is here, he sells a lot of this kind of stuff. He's got some really rare G.I. Joe pieces that you never see. Oh, somebody flocked his chest. Free stuff. No, I'm kidding. I don't want nothing that isn't mine, folks. I don't want nothing that isn't mine. It's a smart way to live. Let's see if have I gotten around this side yet. And you know, we've been on for almost an hour and I've barely gotten through probably the better half of it. Hey, how you doing, guys?
Did you have a red crown last time?
No. No, it's blue. I could use a red crown. I'll take it. Why not? Oh, look at that Terradrome box.
I'm back.
What's up?
I'm still doing a lot of unpacking. A lot.
Again. Uh-oh.
The sales floor for VIPs, Toylanta 2026 is now open!
Oh boy. Sales floor is open. VIPs are coming in. That means it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock VIP entrance. 6 o'clock general admission. This one needs some love. It's pretty dusty.
You gotta get the hive up there, man.
Oh, hey, yeah.
You don't see that a lot.
No, you don't. Of course, the Sectar's Hive playset is what he's pointing out there.
This is only 10.
Again, trying to get as much in as I can. While we have the opportunity. But I'm going to still go through and show everything as much as I can. Because I do want everybody to really get a feel. Oh, look at that. That's back when they made real toys. A feel for what Toylanta looks like. Some Billy Blastoff stuff. Look at that. Axel wants to know how come I got him before the VIPs. And Robert said he thought he saw G.I. Joe headquarters. Yeah, I have the original G.I. Joe headquarters, I do. How did I get in first? That's how. So yeah, I'm extra VIP. I'm additional VIP. So I got in an hour ahead of the VIP crowd. We'll come to this section and get started. I get in an hour ahead of the VIP crowd. See, now here they come. So that I can film it while it's wide open and you can see better. And what did I tell you? Look at this. Lining up right at the Mythic Legions booth. Didn't I tell you? That's exactly what I said was going to happen when they opened the door.
It's sitting in the bottom. It's that pile that's so exciting.
And there they go. Lining up for the Mythic Legions again. They're very popular at these shows, and people come to order a lot of their product. Beast Mesozoic. Have I shown these on the not the live stream, on the roundup? I think I have. I think I have. Oh no.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much.
Hey.
You're in here?
Hey, I'm right here. Yes,
This
sir.
is his.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I also picked up. Okay. You were together. Okay. Thank you.
I was there. I was around. Yeah.
There you go, about play set there. Oh God, only one bird. Aww. Because he comes with like bird-shaped rockets that go in here and they launch out of the middle of his chest. That's what he's referring to when it says one bird. Oh, hey, you don't see these too often either.
Yeah, he has nice stuff.
I used to have the whole set of those from Ideal, the Evel Knievel bendy action figures. Evel Knievel bendies. And another Mattel Crusher. Another one. Seen a couple of those. There's Pulsar Man. I dread to ask what he's got on it. Hypnos is the villain for Pulsar Man. I don't see Hypnos, but yeah, Hypnos would be even more expensive. Far more expensive.
I used to have some of those ones.
LJ and ETs there. It says it's all good. The deluxe Star Wars back there. The 1978 deluxe.
So this is where
Roughly 6th scale.
I'm going to, this will be the first collection that I pulled.
I guess I think we'll need your change.
And I'll continue to work through this again so that you can see everything. And there's a few things that I spotted out of the corner of my eye that I'll try to keep an eye on and come back to and take a look at. Look at that. The Deca set A-Wing fighter. That A-Wing fighter is a tough one. In the box, that's unreal, honestly. I haven't seen LPH in a while. I don't know what happened to her.
Oh, yeah.
Ran into her a couple of times and picked on her. Playfully. I would never do anything to hurt LPH. She's far too important to me. More Legos. Second dedicated Lego table that I've seen. We saw one when we first came in. There's those DNA Madballs action figures. Cowboys of Moon Mesa, the new ones. Yeah, comic vendor. I hear Beatles music in the background. Look, the line's wrapped all the way around now for the Mythic Legions.
How you doing?
Two more sections in here. I won't get you. Somebody's running. Somebody's like, no, don't film me. They must be wanted. They must be wanted. Hey, that's that Dungeons and Dragons Ultimates Tiamat from Super 7. Stands over 15 inches tall, 19 long, and 19 wide, it says. So here's some newer stuff. Mythic Legions, Marvel Studios, McFarlane. Hey. Oh, he's got mask though. Oh, those are the new mask already. It says Hasbro on it. Or I think those are the new mask, right? Let me see. Yep. Those are the new ones. Loyal Subjects, Hasbro. Again, my wheelhouse always is more vintage. I will always gravitate to vintage over any of the new product. I really do.
That's right, baby.
Earthworm Jim.
He ain't gonna like me anymore. I can sew with his like 2 big giant bags.
Hey. All right. Some diorama stuff back here. It says Team No Sleep 3D printing.
And I had it for the longest time, and I thought, oh man, you know, I got these books. And then somebody came up to me, or I went to a show or something, and they said, oh, no,
Is this open? Oh, okay, it is open. It's open on the side here. They got the cages on the outside. Robert wants to know how much Tiamat was going for. I didn't see a price on it. I did not see a price on it. Rambo. Blaster Hawk. That's one that you don't see often. Now look at that. Now that's going back. That's going way back. And Starbird. These are really highly sought after, the Milton Bradley Starbird vehicles. And there's a playset too, but the playset's made out of freaking cardboard. Smurfs. I love Smurfs. The playset's made out of cardboard. Sealed Castle Grayskull. $4,500. What do you think, guys? Do you think that's reasonable? Sealed, but the condition, I don't know. And again, there is a second floor. So when we're done on this level, we will be going upstairs. We will be going upstairs. Is Sergeant Slaughter here? I haven't seen Sergeant Slaughter, and it's weird to not see Sergeant Slaughter at this show. I know he'll be at the Toylanta, probably Toylanta and Joe Fest. Sergeant Slaughter gets around. But every time I come to a big show out here, I feel like he ought to be there because you always see them. That's pretty cool. Super Defender Copter 33-piece set.
They're about 300.
You know, that is the only flag I've seen. And there's Rich joining us. It's, yeah, I got really screwed up earlier because I started the live stream and they messed up my orientation. The screw tube messed up my orientation again, because they've done that to me before. And so I had to shut the live stream down and then start all over again. Anyone know who that is? I had to start it all over again, so I'm sure that's caused some confusion for people that were coming in here and looking for the live stream, and then they're like, what the hell happened to the live stream? The live stream with the first one, I was barely on 10 minutes and I had to get off. Because the orientation was just, it was flipped and it was all over the place and it was like sideways, and I'm like, no, this is just not going to work. I need to close it down and start over again, because I really just want the best possible experience for everybody. You know, I try, you know, I try to do the best possible experience for everybody who comes in and joins us and watches the live stream. I appreciate everybody. And I'm not trying to just do a crappy job. Oh no, he's in rough shape. Look at these. I don't think I have these, because I have some Fighting Fury carded outfits, and I have a couple of box Fighting Furies. This one's kind of really rough though, but the carded outfits, I'll have to remember and come back and chat with that guy. Nerfles, you never see these. I know, I get excited about the weirdest stuff, but I know what a lot of these things are. LJN, you never see carded LJN either. Yeah, Robert says, what Shardom is doing there? You're in Georgia. Oh no, wait a minute, just stop the presses right here. Carded Star Raiders. If you had any clue, some of you might know what those are. These are extremely rare, the Star Raiders. And they also did Famous Monsters. That is like insanely rare, actually. These are still on the card. Just very carefully here. Collect them all, yeah, sure. And that is Tomland. Tomland made those. And they repurposed them for monsters. Or they repurposed the monsters for the aliens. I don't know which came first. I don't remember. Oh, look at that core set. God, talk about a deluxe set. G.I. Joe-ish. 80s and 90s. The core. You buy them at like Kmart or something. That's impressive stuff. That's impressive. And yes, that was Shartimus Prime. A lot of Simpsons Playmates. Uh-oh. Naughty, naughty.
Probably over here.
Trays. LPH has a ton of these.
Come on, let me
These
help
trays.
you. No, come on.
Yeah. No, the wife has a ton of these.
Do she?
Yeah, but those are.
Ziggy's my favorite.
Yeah, these are cool though. It's a great alternative to the lunchboxes too, if that's out of your price range, because these are usually a little more affordable. Yeah.
More affordable usually.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, these are cool. Nintendo magazines, Robotech. Get
And
around through
trophies
here.
that are hardly ever complete.
Yeah, and that's the McDonald's display.
Yes,
Lego
it is.
Motion.
1989.
Yeah, nice. Let's get in here and take a look. That's pretty
That's
cool.
hard to find. Then I want.
Dukes
I
of
got the
Hazzard.
Dodge place one, but I need the chrome blades.
Oh yeah,
And
that's gonna be hard
LPH has a
because it
ton of
fades.
Dukes of Hazzard too.
That one is metal, but it still is. Yeah, that's the.
Gotchimon.
I've never seen that edition.
Look at
I'm
this.
looking
Look
for
at
the
this.
GB. I think it's GB.
Gotchimon playset.
That is 1980.
Yeah, the GB 32. That's the one I'm looking for.
And again, that's the kind of thing I'm looking
It's
for
funny,
when
I
I
actually
come
got
here.
this knockoff Megatron.
Stuff you
that's like
never see.
It's nice though.
Yeah, but that
Says,
one is
"Don't
Megatron,
touch."
but I got one that's called
Uh-oh.
Polygon.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, especially if they Japanese. I
Yeah,
love
that's
Japanese.
nice. That
Yes.
is nice.
They built right. They built won't break. Yes.
A lot of Marvel Legends. And I think after we get around this side here,
There you go.
we can head upstairs. We can head upstairs. Hey, look. Toy Biz Rage Cage. Oh no.
Open by chance. How we doing?
All right. And of course, this is Retro Toy Quest, and you've seen him before because he's the one that does that Toy Collector's Wish book.
Want a little sneak preview for your audience of
Sure.
the G.I. Joe book?
Sure, look at this,
I'll
guys.
just do a scroll through. That's the Defiant section right there. So we're looking at maybe 500 to 600 pages.
Okay. And he started off with these, and some of you, if you remember way back when he used to come out to the Retro Toy Swap.
That's
and
where we first met.
That's where we first talked to him.
Yes.
And filmed his explaining what he was doing with these cards.
I remember that very well. That was day one, literally, for me.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And it's turned into a book series.
Yeah, turned into a book series.
Yeah.
And that's where he is. And you see him at these shows sometimes. And check him out if you come out here. Check him out if you come out here. It's pretty interesting. Basically, it's on the concept of a guide with photographic descriptions and layouts like this.
This is the new one I just did for the G.I. Joe book, and just turned it into a print. So it's the Toy Collector's Wish Book, Toy Collector's Wish Book Volume 1, Toy Collector's Wish Book Volume 2, and the Toy Collector's Wish Book Special Edition G.I. Joe. Check us out at RetroToyQuest.com.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
See you later.
I'll see you, Wayne. How you doing? It says Black Lion and Cubs.
Black Lion and Cubs.
Black Lion and Cubs. And he's reading it. Get him reading. And I believe this is going to be it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw he like dove in.
It's going to be it coming around.
Real deep.
And then I'll head upstairs and show you what's on the second level. Oh no, wait, is this Seth? Yeah, Sasquatch Toy and Comics, Seth. We have actually been out to his store and filmed a tour of it. If I can slip in here real quick and take a look around.
Okay.
And Seth is another vendor that I recommend because he's honest. And I'll tell you, there are vendors I will not buy anything from. I don't care what it is. I won't tell you who they are because I have my reasons, but there are vendors that I would always consider, and Seth is one of them. And that's him right there.
How we doing?
How you doing?
Good to see you, brother. It's
How
good
you-
to see you.
I was wondering where you were. I figured you'd be here.
Yeah, they kind of threw me in a corner this
Threw you in the corner. Were you
It's all
bad?
good.
You must have been naughty last
Must have
time.
been naughty, yeah.
Yeah, you must have been naughty last time.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Appreciate it. Feel better.
Oh, look at that.
How you doing, T?
Battlestar Galactica. Oh no. I've got the whole first wave of figures. I don't have any vehicles. I'll have to remember that and ask them about it if they're still here. So let's go ahead. Hey guys, let's travel upstairs. You want to come with me to the second floor?
Not really.
Black Lion and Cubs. He's got to be writing about his kids. That's neat. I love that Lego display too. So let's go ahead. This Toy Federation. I already cheated and looked over the barrier at their stuff. Hey, these are turning up more and more. Seeing these more and more. Monchichi. Let's go upstairs. Let's take you upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. See, there's a second level that overlooks, and there are vendors up there. And I do want you to get the whole experience. I appreciate you coming with me, sticking it out with me if you're new to the channel. Again, this is David Eon, and my wife is wandering around somewhere. I haven't seen her in a while. And I do tour the local conventions, and I do a live walkthrough, and later on I'll turn this live walkthrough into a regular video. Okay? Because I notice that people watch the regular videos more than the live streams, so that more people can see and appreciate what we're doing. And I talk the whole time whether I can see your comments or not. I talk the whole time because I want you to, hey, how you doing? I want you to feel like you are at the show. I want you to feel like you're at this show with someone. And I will be your guide, I'll be your companion. Again, as we walk through. If you've never seen Open by Chance, if you're new to the channel, do consider joining us. Do consider joining us. Oh, the Fun School Superman. That is actually remarkably rare. Now, if you do come to the show, please do come to the second floor. As you can see, it is basically being ignored. And there is a second floor, folks. There's a second floor in here. There is a second floor. And it's, people forget, and they don't come up here. And you should come up here and take a look around.
Tell them to come.
Yeah.
We got vintage, personal collection stuff.
No, it's fully intact. They all running downstairs. They don't know what they're missing.
Yeah, they don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing.
Man, you got old vintage stuff. They're missing.
I'm trying. Another one of these. What is that, like 6 or 7 of them? I hear my wife's voice. I hear my wife's voice. She's got to be up here. Robert called it. I think Robert said maybe LPH is upstairs. I think you are correct. And I think I'm about to find her. Yep, you hear her voice? Oh, it's unmistakable. There she is.
Well, he doesn't have. Oh, I was looking for you to get the keys.
Oh my God. What have you done?
I'm done. I don't have to come back anymore.
There's a vendor in there that has the carded Exo Squad, the Jump Trooper cards.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I did. Here's my keys.
One more thing for you to go get.
No, I cannot.
Oh my God, what has she done?
Okay, so I'll be back.
Oh,
But yeah.
she'll be back. I'll be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger said that. Arnold Schwarzenegger's been back enough. See, nobody's up here. Look at this. It's wide open. She's talking about our toy museum because we've been working on it the last few weeks, the last couple of weeks, because it was empty space and we've been building it by hand. Mostly me, really, but we've been doing it by hand. And we've got Toy Room 2 finished. We've got Toy Room 2 has been finished and it's been set up and it's ready to go. And Room 3 is almost done. Really, it just needs the slat walls. It needs the slat walls. Look at this. It's like a graveyard up here. It doesn't make any sense. Sega Saturn stuff there. Yeah, Robert's asking about Chuck Norris. I know. Well, you know what? Those Karate Commandos, they're not that easy to find. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right.
Looking very stately today.
I try. If I don't have the crown on, nobody knows who I am. I just.
Yeah, I get it. It's a brand thing.
It is, actually.
That's right.
That's neat right there. Look at this. Of course, what she's talking about is that I am wearing the crown. That's right. Air Raiders. Oh my God. Look at all the Air Raiders. Look at all the Air Raiders boxed vehicles. Glowbug. Carded. Oh, this faded out. You know why these are faded out? Because people expose these to light to make them glow inside the packages. But I'll tell you right now, these are the first carded ones I've seen at a show in 10 years. Let that sink in. Seriously. Let that sink in.
Difficult to find.
They are, yes.
Good to see you.
Hey. Oh, look at that. What was that, Transogram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Huckleberry Hound Transogram.
Absolutely. Have to look at it.
That's awesome.
Look at this. Press board. I mean, right?
That's really cool. You know what else is cool, and something else that you don't see, because I was talking about that with the glowworms, is the gorgeous creatures from Mattel. And that's the whole set.
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole set for the set of 4. There's one other person that has one here, and it's in rough shape. I saw it earlier, and I was like, "You never see these."
Well, so this is Mark Hucklebone's table. He's a good buddy, and I'm helping his nephew and him out. I opened this box. I had never seen these.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I was like, "What is this?" Like, it's like a message from the past. It's incredible. So awesome.
And look at that Spiral Zone, the American version Spiral Zones. The original ones are Japanese, but this actually it's a really interesting show, Spiral Zone. If you ever watched it, I don't know, a lot of people may not have seen it. Mail Away Indiana Jones. Look at this. Come on, guys. I love seeing stuff that you don't often see, hardly.
Completely unused Bindi Wonder Woman from Mego, which is super rare.
That's impressive. This is the kind of stuff I come out to these things to see.
Right, yeah.
It really is, guys. Look at Ivanhoe, Sir Lancelot from Mego. More of the Micronauts. Now, there's one other person had Micronauts that I saw downstairs, and they were not in this kind of condition. Cops fighting crime in a future time. Anybody?
Speaking of which, a little more.
See?
There's more coming.
I'm gonna see if I can slip behind here and just show you a couple of other things.
Wow.
Look, he'll open it up like he doesn't know what's in here.
I don't. All day has been like Christmas for me. Literally all day.
I believe you.
You know, he packed all this in New Jersey, drove it down last night.
Yeah.
He flew to Xenia, and we've been opening boxes all day going, whoa.
I can imagine in humanoids.
Oh, wow.
You don't. If you have the liquidate, that's kind of rough though.
Yeah,
But,
it is. Yeah. Well, it's bleached. Right?
You know what I'm missing? I have the
Figure
entire
cement.
series sealed except for the liquidator.
Oh, wow.
And,
Yeah,
and you know,
we
the
don't know what's
liquidator
in
is the
there.
hardest one to find.
Yeah.
For some reason.
You never know. Oh,
I'm just like.
that Mego Klingon is a U.S. version, which I did not know existed. The action figure down there.
Oh yeah.
I'm still like agog. Wait.
And then there's Hypnos, and I saw a Pulsar Man downstairs.
Yeah.
And I know Hypnos is really tough. That's the Hypnos, folks, and you put discs inside of his head. And he hypnotizes people, I guess.
This is the box, right?
And these are really cool. And this is from Ideal. It's the Ideal Star Team. And they had these two, and they had another one that kind of looks like R2-D2, but it's really just a Zeroids recasting. And it was Ideal trying to cash in on the Star Wars craze because Kenner didn't have action figures ready. Black Star. There's actually some really, really cherry stuff here if you know what you're looking at. Oh no. It's the Denny's Fisher TARDIS. Some of you know what that is. The Denny's Fisher TARDIS. That's a big deal, guys. It really is. I know I'm in everybody's way. I'm just kind of caught up there. Killer Tomato. See, you don't see those.
Right.
And you know what else you don't see? Customers, because people don't understand that there is a second floor. And that's why I'm telling you, guys, if you're watching, has LPH seen this? The Toxic Crusaders copter? Oh no, the glow-in-the-dark Godzilla and King Kong from Aurora. Wow, guys. Oh, Street Sharks. I'm done. Stretch X-Ray. Moon Dreamers. Sky Commanders. LPH has, I think, the whole set of Sky Commanders. Galoob Inspector Gadget. There's two versions of this. The other one, it's brick in the background. Bricks.
I have a picture
That's incredible.
from one of the guys at San Diego. He did a thing of Jessica Rabbit.
Those are really cool. I don't do dolls that often, but you know, stuff like that's so bizarre and historically significant for the toy company. You know. And I'll tell you also, I focused on that. I didn't say anything. Mighty Max playsets that are still sealed are incredibly tough to come by. Incredibly tough. Hey, Trinessa. You see he's got the Toxic Crusaders helicopter, right?
It's not $95.
It's not?
How you doing, Rodney?
Rodney, go home. Right now.
Show the public what I bought here at Toylanta.
Did you buy this one?
I just bought it.
It's the robot from Phantom Menace. But there's a bunch of these here.
Oh, is it?
In different colors,
There were
yeah.
4. Now there's only 2.
I thought there was more than 4.
Yeah, Yep, they brought 4. He's sold 2.
Oh, okay. How much is it? $10?
Yeah, $10.
Okay, I'll take it for $10.
For you, 20, David.
Oh, thank you. I'll put him right in the seat next to me so I can get into the carpool lane.
They look good in the basement, huh?
Oh, well, maybe. He might. My luck, somebody will stumble over it and break it up.
Oh. How are you?
All right. Filming the show, showing people that there is a second floor. There is a second floor. Please come up here. If you're, if you come to the Toylanta, come to the second floor. I'm really kind of, I'm tempted by those, by the Night of Darkness and the Zem 21 there.
Got it. 20 a piece, or all 3 for 45. Oh wow.
And what was the price on that Zem 21? I didn't see it.
He's got a couple of.
There's a box.
Probably
Yeah,
something
there's a
crazy.
box.
Yeah, 300.
Those are the only
I'll have to keep those in mind. Something else to put on the back burner, folks, as I move around this way. I know you rarely get to see me wheel and deal on anything. Look at that. I love those Viewmaster gift sets. Those are cool. Lots of Dick Tracy merchandise, random. Look at that. Napkins and all sorts of things. From the film. Which a lot of people didn't care for that film. I thought it was all right. You know what I liked about the film actually was the visuals of that film. I liked the way it looked. I really liked the way that it looked. What was it, Kevin Spacey? Something going on down here? I'll take a look. I will take a look. You know, Saturday Morning says some good figures today. Yeah, there is. It's mostly, again, it's going to be mostly vintage. Mostly vintage. It says Purple Gang Gang. And now, actually, I'll take a look out these windows here. And you can look down on the Toylanta just to get an idea of how large of a setup this actually is. And I'll slowly pan to the left. Look at this. Probably easily 80% vintage at this show. What do you think? And of course you have your vendors down the middle, like Marauder and Big Bad Workshop and stuff in the center. But primarily this is, as you've seen, a lot of great vintage.
Kind of like an engineering, right? You gotta kind of come up with a blueprint that works to have where you can actually operate. And the trade also is like after you consult some time, there's gonna be a paint well.
And Robert wants to know, was I here last year? Yes. I was at last year's Toylanta. I was at the Toylanta and Joelanta last year.
How's it going?
All right. And at the Joelanta, not last year, but the year before, I was the announcer. And I did panels also for the show. Panel discussion for the show. And is that it? I see a police box. That's pretty cool. So I guess photo opportunities. It's got a little background in there and everything. A photo op police box. There's something else in here as well. Southern Fried Gaming Expo is up here. It says. Let's take a look. I'll try not to get in the way here as they're coming through. Hey, Nintendo NES, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo. Look at that, guys. So you can hang out up here and play some vintage video games. That's cool. And again, no one's up here yet, but you know. The only vinyl records I've seen here. Look at those. Which Atari is that? That's not a 2600, is it? Telegame. Oh, it's the Sears Telegames. Okay. Sears made a Telegames, and it was like almost exactly like the Atari 2600 and the PS2. I have a PS2. I have most of these actually. I don't have Sears Telegames, but I have most of those. Not set up like that though. I wish I had the space. God help me. That, I believe, is everything you're going to find here. I had, yeah, that first Toylanta, the one that I did I was on panels for. It got shut down early because, well, first of all, they had trouble because there was tornadoes, and a lot of people couldn't get to the show. Then the biomat fire happened, and they had to evacuate. Hello. There's my lovely, lovely wife on the escalator, coming down. She probably wants me to show her where those.
You still on the video?
Yes, I am. What you need?
Nothing. I thought you were done.
Oh, I'll be done here in a little bit. Okay. See? A vision of loveliness. What? She's picking on me. She's picking on me. So that is the entire walkthrough of the 2026 Toylanta. Oh, look at that. Somebody's got the Batman playset. That's cool. Toy Biz.
See you, bud. Good luck.
That is the 2026 Toylanta complete walkthrough. I think I have shown you. Come on, I'll see if I can remember. Come on. So apologize again for people that tried to get into the first one. My first Muppets tried to get into the first stream, and there were problems. And I had to, again, close that stream down and start all over again. See the toy boxes?
Yes.
I had to shut that stream down completely and start all over again from scratch like a big dope because ScrewTube messed me up somehow and the orientation was all bluey. I had to go all the way back to square one. And I was actually really upset about that. Trinessa. Oh, here's something you never see. I don't know how I missed this the first time. Look at that.
Big pieces. You know what I mean?
Remco McDonald's on the card.
One of those things where if I did the right price, I'm gonna pick it up.
Those are pretty cool. Action Jackson outfits, $20 each. That's not bad. Space Academy. That's the only figure that's ever intact because their arms dissolve inside the packaging.
He's S-E-A-N. Something different.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for the Toy Store. I'm going to do it. Accessory.
I think he knows something. Get it back.
There we go.
Absolutely. Hey.
Oh, let me, again, that is your, yeah, Saturday morning says don't forget to tell her about the Exo Squad. Well, she's engaged in some conversation there right now. So, but it's right behind her, so I'll point it out here in a moment. Again, hope you had a good time with the walkthrough. I will turn this back into a whole video. I apologize for the flub earlier. Again, screw tube just not doing right, messing me up, and turning everything sideways so that I had to start all over again with the live stream. And I'm sure that was confusing for some people, and I feel bad about that. I feel bad about that because I do try to give the best production that I can. You know, hey, look at that. Play School Familiar Places McDonald's playset. Does the register still work? Yes, it does. That's a cool piece. That's a fun piece. I have that. I have that playset. So I hope you guys have had a good time. I will be doing some additional filming over the weekend because, of course, we're invited for all 3 days. And so I expect to see more videos on the subject. There will not be, hey, there's that Mumra's Tomb Fortress that people were asking about. I know I saw one somewhere. I guess he just picked it up. Good deal. Good deal. There will not be a roundup today. As usually Fridays, I do the weekly roundup. There will not be a roundup today. So, hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Hope you had a good time. Watch out for more videos from Toylanta coming up on this channel. And I will talk to you again soon.